All right, everybody, we are back here for round 2 with Triple T West Amulet, as I might call it. Nothing super spectacular going on here. And with that said, let's just jump straight into the match. I don't know, guys, the league ends in 11 weeks. I don't know if I can finish it by that time. All right, on the play, like to see it. Twilight S. Sparkle. That's definitely a name. Let's see. This hand is fantastic. I like it. We'll keep. I think we're going to be leading on Bog, so we can go Amulet into Garenbrig into Grazer to put another land into play, maybe with Garrison, and get the second Amulet out there. I guess that makes sense. This way, if we draw an untapped land, we are able to put that into play as well. We're kind of low on green sources here, though, to be honest. Okay, well, there's another land. Mana Confluence is an odd one. That suggests Dredge to me. Huh. I don't know if I still want to get this Grazer into play, to be honest. Kind of odd. I guess I do, but we're going to need some help to find some green sources here, so... yeah, we'll do this. We could also hold on to the second Amulet if we think they have some weird discard type of effect, like a Raven's Crime, but I don't think it's worth playing around. If they have it, then we will get got by it, but we don't have it, so... We do have the nuts, however. We just need to top deck. A Dryad would do it, or, oh, actually, would a Dryad do it? Yeah, I think so. Allosaurus Rider, no! This is the worst timeline, guys. I did not think of Neobrand, and now we're just dead. This is going to be a fast match. Well, all those things I was talking about playing around, they did not matter. All that matters is, does our opponent get there or not? And we shall find out. Unfortunately for you guys and for me, we have to sit through this and let them finish out their thing, because we may or may not actually be dead based on the cards that they draw. Because they have to find more Nourishing Shoals to keep going, and they have to have green stuff to pitch to it, and all that good stuff. And if not, then they just lose. But I think that they've definitely got it here. Because they can draw 14 more, have 5 in deck. I don't know, let's just see what they can do. I hope you guys don't mind sitting through this with me. Just casually casting all 4 Summoners Pact. No big deal. No big deal. Feels like lethal to me. Oh, I was confused because they added a green first. Okay. I guess their plan is to... No, I was going to say, I guess their plan is to play a Thassa's Oracle, but it doesn't matter. They just play Lab Maniac and then draw and we're dead. Okay. You got us, opponent. Well, for Neoform, we have Pact of Negation, Mystical Disputes, Dismembers, and possibly Beast Within's also. I think Beast Within's worth it. Dismember and Beast Within able to kill a Laboratory Maniac. Beast Within also hitting their land is not irrelevant, but it's seldom relevant. I'm actually going to skip on the Beast Withins. I don't think it's going to be relevant. Although, the one thing to note is that Beast Within does not get stopped by Veil of Summer, whereas Dismember does. And they might have Veil of Summer to punch through our Pact Negations and Mystical Disputes, so maybe we want Beast Withins instead of Dismember here, but I'm not sure. I don't think any of these other cards matter at all. We don't need Engineered Explosives for sure. Bazooka Bog does not matter. Summer's Pact is maybe a cut. We only need one Titan, most likely. We definitely want Azusa here. This is one of the matchups where Azusa is insane. Do we just submit like this? Yeah, I don't see anything else. Again, we could want Beast Within, I'm not sure. Beast Within able to kill a Grizzlebrand as well, whereas Dismember is not. I'm gonna try Beast Within over Dismember, perhaps? Just because Beast Within can answer the Grizzlebrand, and Dismember cannot. I mean, once they have their whole deck in their hand, I'm talking about Lab Maniac, then they're going to have at least one pack negation, if not more. So having one Dismember is not going to help whatsoever at all. Whereas being able to kill the Grizzlebrand in response to a draw trigger so that they have fewer looks at protecting the Grizzlebrand might actually win us the game. So I don't know if we have enough time to be casting Ancient Stirrings, but what else would we want here? Like Explore? That seems really slow. Although it's really good with double Amulet draws. Whatever. We'll submit like this. There's not a whole lot that we can do in this matchup anyways. We'll be on the play again. Against this deck, it is relevant, but I mean, let's see. This hand does not kill our opponent fast enough, probably. Turn 3 Dryad is... We're already going to be dead by then, most likely. So... Well, Mulligan has no interaction. Huh. Well, this hand has no green sources. It has a turn 1 Amulet, which is good. Also no interaction, though. If we draw a green bounce land, we can play Amulet, or we can go turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 bounce land, Grazer, play bounce land again, and have access to 4 mana, potentially to Summoner's Pact for... I don't know, actually. I always come up with these lines to cast Summoner's Pact early, like for a 3-drop or something, and most of the time it makes no sense. I don't know why I do that. But we could Ancient Stirrings into something, or we could potentially transmute a Talari West if we draw a Simic Growth Chamber, like we go turn 1 Ghost Quarter, Amulet, turn 2 bounce land, use the green, play Grazer, and then we'll have blue, and 1 to transmute a Talari West immediately. That way we can get Pact Negation, but that's not going to do anything because we're just going to be dead. We're not going to be able to pay for it. But it has a ramp, it has an Amulet, it has a Titan. I think we have to keep it, sadly. We could get rid of one of these T-Wests here, hoping that if we draw a non-bounce land green source, we could cast a Stirrings. I think that's going to be better than having a redundant T-West, so... Again, depending on what our opponent has, all of that deliberation might be completely irrelevant, so... If they just go turn 1 land, Allosaurus Rider, Neoform, then we're just probably dead anyway, so it makes no difference whatsoever. Interestingly enough, we can turn this Ghost Quarter into a green source if we have to. Which we might, in all honesty. Yep, it looks like they have the turn 1. We'll see if they get there. If you're wondering what Amulet's worst matchup is, it's this guy. Right here. Neoform. I guess it's actually called Neobrand. Is this what my commentary has fallen to? There's so little going on that I can even talk about that now I'm talking about the name of the deck my opponent's playing. How sad is that? I have half a mind to go look up some song on YouTube and just be like, let's just listen to this song for a little bit and then come back when we're dead. But then I'll get copyright strike. Despite the fact that that would be fun. Because we're either dead here or we're not. And it looks like we're dead. He's got to have a Simian Spirit Guide in there somewhere, so. Cool, cool. Yep, there's a Spirit Guide. Here's the Lab Maniac. And the win. Okay. Good games, opponent. Well played. I played my hardest. Would we even have gotten the green bounce land? Nope. If we ghost ported ourselves and found a green source, we could cast Ancient Stirrings to try to find something. I don't know. Whatever. Opponent got us. Well, that's just how that matchup goes. Although, we don't often get to see the turn 1 kill out of Neoform. Just reveal Chancellor, immediately go off on turn 1. Turn 2 happens, I believe, I don't remember who it was. It was some Neoform expert. He said that he got a turn 2 kill. I think it was like 13% of the time. But the turn 1 kill is like hyper rare, so we had the extreme pleasure of enduring a turn 1 kill. Wow, that's silly. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to move on to round 3, where maybe we can play some games and make some decisions. Yep. What a shame. Alright, well, I'll see you for the next round. This is Red Face Finis, signing off.